Now, I'm digging this Icon line a lot, but when I saw them making another big Darkseid for 85 bucks in a 2-pack with a figure that you have to have in your toy collection, Grail, which is his daughter, it's like I gotta get this thing. Like, I just spent like $100 on a big Darkseid, which is an amazing toy, and I'm going to show you that in a minute. I was just worried that this is going to be the same exact thing as the other Darkseid that we just bought, slightly retooled. I don't think that's the case. Either way, let's check it out. Okay, here they are, and you can see the Darkseid's just a little over 12 inches, and Grail's just a little under 6. She also comes with this little poncho deal. I'll put that on her later. And extra hands, and then Darkseid also comes with 2 fisted hands and 2 open hands. So I went ahead and did one of each. Let's check them out. Alright, since they haven't did a big figure in this Icon line, we'll go ahead and go over the articulation real quick. The head it's real stiff. It barely turns. I can't tell if it's on a ball or not because I'm not getting really anything out of it. These shoulder pads, when I got it, this thing was actually broke off. It's on like a double hinge in there so it can move for when you move the toy around. But it does look weird, like I say you put the arm up and it looks kind of, I don't know. It looks weird to me how it just kind of floats around back there. It's hard to get a good angle because this freaking thing is so massive. But they move. I don't really know why you'd want to move them like that, but in case you need to move them, it's nice. If it's dangling in the package when you got it like mine was, you can just crazy glue it right back on. It's a big toy, so he does turn at the waist, and he does have an ab crunch, and it goes back, which is nice for a toy this size. There's no bicep swivel, which doesn't really bother me because it's really clean looking anyways. The shoulders on a ball and socket, that pretty much will do anything. Has that ratchet in there. His elbows are also double elbow, and they have a ratchet in there also, so that's also done really well. The glove doesn't move. Like, it normally has a slide here. There's nothing there. The hand itself is on a ball and socket. It go in and out. And these things barely clipped in on mine, so if you move them too much, they kind of pop out. The legs on it, ball and socket here too. No thigh swivel, which I like. The double knee also kind of ratchets down. That's done really clean. The boot does turn, so that's a nice bonus. And then the ankle, it has a pivot on it, and it will go back and forth, just not very much. And then the detail on this thing is, it's pretty much just perfect. So give you a quick look. Has a nice paint wash on it. Tons of detail. They really did a good job on this. And then on this Grail figure, on mine, like, her ankles are like really kind of loose and don't move well. You can see the paint is already starting to chip off. And normally, like my Batgirl, she was perfect, but this one, I don't know, the plastic just feels soft and kind of cheap on it. But the toy, I mean, it's the first time we ever got this character, so I was really excited to get it. It looks like maybe the paint's messed up on her axe a little bit too right there. But she does hold her axe. She has fisted hands, 2 grabbing hands, and then like these axe hands. And then the articulation on this is exactly the same as Batgirl. I literally just did that toy review like a day ago, so I'm not going to go over that. Plus, it makes these videos too long. But she has a shaved head on, on half of it or whatever, folds over. So the paint on this is cool. The detail is also cool. Just my ankle joints on mine, it feels like her feet are getting ready to pop off. And she doesn't stand very well. I can get her to stand with this big axe, but she eventually tips over, so hate to say it, this is the first Icon figure that's definitely going to need a stand. Alright, I got her poncho on her. It actually goes on really easy. You just pop her head right off. It slides down. I mean, it looks cool on. It also looks cool off. I'm going to go ahead and leave it on because otherwise what I do with it, just put it in my drawer somewhere. And how many figures do I have with a poncho with a Darkseid symbol on it? So it's pretty cool. I like it. I highly recommend the set of toys, especially to get her. And it's nice to have a Darkseid in your icon line if you're doing this line. I'll show you my collection. Okay, here's my Darkseid and Grail collection. As you can see, there's only one Grail. So this is a must buy just for her if you didn't want the Darkseid. And the Darkseid is an amazing toy. And when this came out, a lot of people were bitching saying, you know, I wish that they'd just make them a normal size. Well, you should already have plenty of normal size. And Darkseid, to me, that big one, that is normal size. Because I love having big action figures in my toy room. Because it definitely makes it stand out on the shelf a lot better. Here's the old one that we got. This one was like $100. They did a great job on that toy. I mean, it's really expensive, but it's also really nice. And then I have a ton of little crappy ones that I wish I wouldn't have bought. But at the time, all these were pretty good toys. If I'd have known these big ones were coming, I probably would have saved my money on, I don't know, pretty much every single one of these. Because all of those, compared to these two in the back, you really don't even need none of these small ones. Okay, here's my DC Icons collection. I didn't really think they're going to make any big figures for this set, so I went ahead and threw them up on this top shelf. As you can see, that's not going to work out because he's not even close to fitting up there. That's the Icons collection. Thanks for watching.